Good day and I love you, and welcome to the Daily Dose for Wednesday, February 12th. I'm Heather Peterson Lockhart and I am the Chieftess. Let's see here. Today's Wellness Wednesday, and so I have 2 ways to help balance your biology and calm down today. When we're experiencing, heavy-duty energetic shifts and transitions on Earth like this, many of us experience quite a bit of anxiety. We feel very, very wound up. We have a hard time calming down. In this anxious state, we don't make our best choices. A lot of us step into impending doom and imminent fear, and we become prisoners in our own life. So I have 2 easy ways for you today to implement some calm and to bring more balance to your biology. And when you balance your biological being, your energy balances, your emotions balance. It's really tough to have a zinged out body that's not balanced, getting what it needs, and then to expect to be in a really balanced emotional state where you make good decisions. It doesn't even really make sense. So, most of us when we were younger were taught this spiel that our body runs on carbohydrates, that carbohydrates are the source of your energy, and that you need to, get a solid meal filled with enough carbohydrates early in the day to sustain your load. Carbohydrates do work as a fuel source in the body, but so does fat. In fact, fat is the primary fuel source for most of your organs, especially your brain. So if we are participating in a way of eating, in a diet, in a nutrition plan where we're not getting enough healthy fats, then we're going to suffer. We're going to feel anxious. We're going to feel unbalanced. And our body is going to, on a biological level, need and crave that calm. And what happens is then we'll have food cravings, we'll want some sugar, we'll want some caffeine, we'll want something that will give us the balance or the energy that we crave. And these things don't give us the balance. When we drink that caffeine with the donut, it doesn't give us the balance we desire, but it does give us a very fast energy source in the form of sugar and in the form of caffeine, and so we receive a pick-me-up. And our brain knows that. Our brain knows when the body is distressed that there are certain things that will give us the desired outcome very quickly. And that's why you crave those things. It's not because you're weak. It's not because you lack self-discipline. It's because your brain is smart and your brain gathers experience, and your brain is like, oh, that's right, that donut has a lot of sugar, and when we ate that, we felt better right away. It doesn't stop to say you felt like butt a half hour after you ate the donut and 2 hours after you had no energy and you hated yourself. It doesn't go there. It's just concerned about getting what it needs, it thinks what it needs, as fast as it can so it can feel better, right? So, during these times, it is useful to increase your healthy fat content and to make sure that you have some healthy fat with all of your meals and snacks. Now, we're shooting for 3 meals a day and 2 snacks, right? We want to be eating every 2.5 to 3 hours as we're teaching our body to use food as fuel and to elevate our metabolism. So, healthy fats include avocado, nuts, oils like olive oil, walnut oil, avocado oil, coconut oil, olives. What else? All of these are healthy fat sources, and you can put some of these in each of your meals. And if you're, especially if you're eating on the go, a lot of people don't get enough healthy fat. They eat like a protein and a carbohydrate, and there's not any fat in it, or it's a junk fat, So these healthy fats help to calm down and balance our biology. They fuel our brain. They give our organs what they need so we don't feel like we're freaking out inside. And when we don't feel like we're freaking out inside on a biological level, we feel less like we're freaking out on an emotional level. So the first thing is to increase your healthy fat today. I would say for most of you, a healthy serving of fat is about 10 to 14 grams of fat. If you're a larger person, over 200 pounds, then you're going to want to shoot for about 12 to 18 grams of fat per serving per meal. Okay? So you'll have to get yourself a food calculator to see what that looks like in your own food, in your own meals. But basically, add a couple slices of avocado to your lunch. Pour some healthy olive oil over your salad at dinner. Maybe add a few olives to, one of your meals. Or if you're a meat eater, increase your salmon, things like this. But increase your healthy fats to balance your biology and make sure that you're getting enough during a day so that you can calm down and release some of these feelings of angst and less than. And then the second thing I have for you is to ground, to step on the ground and to connect with the earth each and every day. We are bioelectric beings. This is an electromagnetic capacitor and conductor that sends electric and magnetic signals and energetic signals to the processing brain. This is a computer. This is the generating engine. For those that are like, well, that just sounds crazy. When you go to the hospital, how do they measure your heart and your brain health? With an EKG and an ECG, right? With electronic impulses. So this beautiful machine is always working, always conducting, and always receiving. We live on an electromagnetic earth. The earth's surface is charged with negative electrons, okay? The human carries too many protons. The human carries too much of one part of the equation and not enough of the other. Without connecting to the earth that we are a part of, right now we're apart from, but we are a part of, not apart from, a part of the earth, and we have to connect to that earth. Touching our bare body to the earth, preferably our feet, because there are energy sensors on the bottom of our feet. So when we touch the earth every day, we balance and we ground and we receive the electromagnetic charge from the earth to balance our electromagnetic body. Now, get a load of this. It is impossible for a properly grounded human to sustain inflammation. Inflammation is the root of all disease, including anxiety and any dis-ease and discomfort in the body. Inflammation is the root of heart disease. Inflammation is the root of digestive disease. Inflammation is the root of dis-ease in the human being. And a properly grounded body is unable to sustain inflammation. So, for today, increase your healthy fat content. Do a little Google search on what are healthy fats. Of those, decide what you want to add to your diet and start adding maybe 10 grams so you have about 10 to 15 grams per serving. Smaller for your snacks. Again, 3 meals and 2 snacks. So add that in and then get on the ground every day. You can touch the ground with socks. If it's cold outside, go out with socks and put a blanket down. You just can't use any shoes with rubber soles, or you can't stand on a rubber yoga mat because that rubber partition will break the connection and the communication between the earth and the physical body. So socks are cool, but no rubber-soled shoes, no rubber-soled mat, and I think that's it. Get on the ground today, increase your healthy fat content, balance your biology to calm your emotions. Settle your spirit. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. That is true for our biological balance. Hallelujah and blessed be. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow for the Daily Dose.